Happy Valentine's Day. I decided that my Valentine's Day gift to all of you was a bonus episode. So I do want to thank the person who put it in my comments. It does not have to do with the rhyme, but it was dark and compelling and had to do with Valentine's Day. So I went with it. We are going to talk about the St. Valentine's Day Massacre. Yes, a massacre. What was it? It was a calculated gang execution that basically changed organized crime in America. So we're going to set the scene. On the morning of February 14th, 1929, Valentine's Day, 7 men connected with Chicago's North Side gang gathered inside a warehouse on North Clark Street. They were expecting a shipment of illegal liquor. Now, this is the height of Prohibition, so of course, illegal liquor meant buku bucks. It also meant that raids by the police were fairly commonplace. So instead of their shipment, 2 men dressed as police officers walked in. Now, what happened next, witnesses describe as looking like a normal raid. Now, a normal raid, they would line you up against a wall, and then the police would raid said warehouse for any illegal goods, illegal contraband, and then they would confiscate it. It's not what happened. Unfortunately, these men were lined up against a wall, and they were struck down by sub-Thompson machine guns. All 7 of them tragically lost their lives. The kicker of this story is that the intended target was actually gang leader George Bugs Moran, and he wasn't there. He was late that day. So it's said that when he actually showed up and saw the police presence outside, he turned around and hightailed it out of there. So his tardiness actually saved his life. The attack was widely believed to have been ordered by rival gang leader, you guessed it, Al Capone, who conveniently was in Florida at the time of the attack. So unfortunately, no one was ever convicted of the crime. What happened next is really what made it infamous. Newspapers printed photos. The phrase St. Valentine's Day Massacre spread across the country. The date, already associated with love, made headlines impossible to ignore. Romance and machine guns in the same sentence. So it turned violence into spectacle. So while this story, it wasn't folklore, it wasn't myth, it was bootlegging, power, and organized crime at its peak. And it became legend, not because of what happened, but because of when it happened. So I hope you enjoyed this shallow dive. It was a lot of fun, and I will see you all on Wednesday. Okay, bye.